My name is Mili Majumdar. I am Director of Sustainable Habitat Division at TERI, the Energy and Resources Institute based out of New Delhi.
What is your mission in TERI? What are you doing? All the programs that you are developing, if you can explain.
As a part of my portfolio of activities that I influence, and rather me and my team we try to influence, is to bring about a paradigm shift and change in how we look at buildings and habitats. And buildings and habitats are very important elements of our day-to-day life. We live and stay and work in buildings. And however, if we get into the details, we understand that they are very, very crucial parameters or crucial entities of energy consumption, water consumption, and buildings take up a lot of resources globally. So we try to see how we can minimize the resource impact of buildings on environment, and without compromising on lifestyle or without compromising on quality of life that buildings offer you. We feel that in this aspects, education and awareness plays a very major role, and one of our crucial challenge is to be able to influence the entire value chain and all stakeholders that are involved in the process, right from users of the building to one who construct building, to one who design buildings, to one who provide different components to the building in terms of electrical, air conditioning, lighting, water, waste management and other systems, to see how we can be more environmentally responsible so that these buildings leave very minimal footprint. So in this effort, we run a lot of training and capacity building programs for different user groups, and so far we have been able to influence a large number of stakeholders. However, we also think that this level of education and awareness needs to be inculcated right from a very elementary education stage, at school level, at college level, at high school level, so that people finally when they grow up, they are sensitive to how we influence the societies, how much we consume, and they do not sort of indulge in practices that are wasteful and that lead to a large environment footprint.
What will be your exhortation or invitation? I remember when I asked this to Dr. Pachauri, he said, I invite to any leader to, well, you already know his message. And he went exactly to the point, very very specific, inviting the leaders to elevate this conversation, to not just talk, act in some international commitment to make this happen, because all the tools are here.
Yes.
Now with the technology we can educate massively. Actually, Annapurna told me about the radio here that have a huge impact, that can communicate. Could you please tell me some tools to develop this project, how we can land this project and the experience that TERI have?
I think information technology and outreach mechanisms that we have in form of social media, in terms of print media and other forms of media are very, very important in spreading the message. And the leaders in current day, they have to learn from new tools and mechanisms on spreading the knowledge, and it is not one size fits all. And also we have to communicate in the language of the people. If we make it very, very difficult to understand and not understandable by common man, then we have lost out on the opportunity. So the challenge is to demystify the subject, make it simple, understandable, and make it very user friendly for people to understand and deliver, and tell them what actions they need to take. And also I think use of vernacular medium, vernacular forms of language is very crucial. And if you look at a country like India, each state would have a different language. So if we try to communicate in English or other forms of language which are only understandable by the educated mass, then we have lost out on the opportunity. So that is also very, very important.
Okay, now I will love to hear from you an invitation to leaders or or well, principal leaders, but to everyone to understand that environmental education or sustainable development education is possible and take action in this. And that can be looking at this.
Okay, environmental education is very crucial if we want to raise the level of environmental awareness and want people to take actions. So I would urge all the leaders, all the industry leaders, the political leaders, the decision makers, the thought leaders to collectively put their minds together to be able to influence all strata of society and all age groups to come under the influence of a holistic environmental education program in the country.